Hey, Virgos, how are you doing? We're going to take a look at love for the next 7 days. And I have us on a timer because I have to get back to work. But I have members who are wanting their readings, right? All right, so I'm going to start here, do this reading for 7 minutes, for 15 minutes, and then I'll do an extension reading at for members, okay? All right, Virgos, what is love looking like for the next 7 days? For those of you who are in relationships, looks like you're going to be resolving conflict with someone, all right? At the heart of the matter for the next 7 days is affirmation. Oh no, soulmates. Okay, so it looks like there's a soulmate around, someone who you really vibe with, someone who is on your same page, someone who may get you. Okay, let's see what the obstacle is. What is the obstacle between these two? What is the obstacle? What is the obstacle between these two? Sorry about this, Virgo. I thought I already had this handled. Okay, because I don't read upside down cards. So, good morning. Hello, anybody there? All right, so the obstacle for the next 7 days is situationship. Okay, so some of you are in a relationship with a soulmate, but it is a situationship, or maybe you have found your soulmate and a situationship kind of is blocking the two of you. Okay, what crowns you? Reparenting yourself. I do feel like you guys, um, I do feel like this person kind of needs you. Maybe that, maybe they need you a little too much. And maybe you kind of felt like, man, I feel more like your parent than like your lover. Remember, you guys have an issue with getting sick people and then fixing them up, So they're telling you that even though you're with your soulmate and it's like a situationship right now, um, they're telling you, Adam, there's something very loving about you. This person feels. Where is my? Here we go. This person feels really loved by you, or is something about you that makes this person feel really loved. I see a lot of sweet, sweet words, a lot of encouraging words. To be honest, for some of you, I see some grooming, but let's see what else. How do they feel about you? Oh, I just see them being so chivalrous. Like they want to take care of you, they want to provide for you, right? What are their next actions towards you going to be, Virgo? The Rainbow Reviver. So, this is the card that talks about happiness and joy and feeling fulfilled and somebody making you feel really happy, actually. So, I feel like you're going to hear from them. And it seems like they want to give you money. I don't know who this person is that you're dealing with, but they come across very protective. It's a situationship though right now, but it's a situationship right now. But this person comes across very protective of you, like they don't want anything to happen to you. And so now, what is going to be supporting you for the next 7 days is the divine feminine in reverse. Oh, huh. Okay. So it look hi, hey. So some of you could be in a situationship, okay, and you know what's going on with this other person, right? I don't know quite who this divine feminine is. It could be his mother, it could be a sister, it could be a baby's mother, it could be anything, okay? But there does seem to be some type of energy that is blocking the connection. Like I got this card once when I was dating somebody in prison, and my aunt intercepted the relationship by taking it to God. And so I don't know what the divine feminine in reverse could mean, but I do see some energy that could be trying to interfere with this connection. So just be on guard for that, right? Now, what's behind you guys are boundaries. So you guys could have been talking about boundaries. It seems like somebody this looks beautiful, actually. To be honest, it looks really beautiful. There's boundaries here, and somebody is really protective of your emotions and feelings, or you are. Somebody is coming across with the boundaries, and they're going to just make you feel like you're a little girl in La La Land, you know? Like, I see you swinging. They're just, I see you just love to hear from them, and when you hear from them, I see you smiling like a little girl in fairyland. Like, oh my God, I heard from my baby, right? Um, so I feel that what's in front of you guys is you're going to try and find out more about who takes the lead in this relationship, who's the divine feminine. I mean, like, for instance, there are relationships where the woman makes more money, and so maybe the guy stays home, and you know what I mean. Like, so you guys are going to be figuring that out. You know, who's the boss, who's not the boss. What do you want to do? What does stuff like that. So I see you guys kind of like just defining your roles. But some of you are with someone who absolutely just makes you shine. I mean, like they bring out the absolute best in you. Okay. Um, and those of you who get this reading and this is your reading, you're absolutely blessed. Like this connection just brings out the best in you, right? I also see you helping them manifest. So there's something about you that makes this person manifest things, right? So I see a lot of self reflection going on the next 7 days. But the next 7 days for you, Virgos who are in relationships, you get the silver waterfall, which some of you could be in same sex relationships with that rainbow coming up there like that. Otherwise, I just see you absolutely just delighted with someone, and someone is absolutely delighted with you. All right. So the next 7 days for some of you, hi, who are in relationships, it looks beautiful. All right. All right. Now we're going to take a look at those of you who are going through it. All right. You're like, I don't know who the hell you was reading for, girl, but I'm happy for you, bitch. Whoever you is, not whoever you are, but whoever you is. Hey, Elle. Hey, Abigail. I haven't seen you in a long time, Abigail. All right. Virgos, now those of you who are going through it, okay, this is those of you dealing with a situationship, recently found out he has a tattoo of his baby mama, can't look at him the same anymore. I don't know, Elle. I kind of feel like you're gonna get over it because if that was your read, that was beautiful. There's that divine feminine card came in reverse, but it didn't come in as an obstacle, and it didn't come in as a future card. It didn't come in as the answer. It didn't even come in outside in. It was, it was Yes, it has been going on. Yeah, it has, Abigail. It's been a while. So, Elle, I really think that you might need to try and find come to a mutual ground or something. Just humble yourself. Could it look like a really beautiful connection if that was your read, right? All right, Abigail. All right. Okay, so Virgos, you guys have 4 minutes left. Those of you who are going through it, what does the cards want to say? They say finding your voice. So some of you are trying to find out who you want, what you like, right? You're welcome, right? Silence stopped protect. Oh, somebody went silent. Silence stopped protecting the connection. Oh, finding your voice. All right. How is the other person letting? Oh, okay. So some of you are letting go of something. You're welcome. And finding your voice while you're letting this thing go, right? Um, and it looks like somebody placed some boundaries on a situation. You're letting go, and now you have maybe boundaries that you didn't have before, or you could have blocked somebody too, right? So, uh, who is this person that we're talking about? This is the person that you have unspoken feelings for. Maybe you never told them how you feel, you still have feelings for them. Um, and what stayed inside never truly disappeared. So that's what we're talking about, somebody who you have feelings for. What are their next actions towards you going to be? Emotional exhaustion. Some of you are just emotionally exhausted with this person that you're dealing with, right? And what is to come? Anxiety. Oh my God, Virgos who are going through it. I just see, this person causes anxiety and how are you? And for some reason, you feel like you're trying to get definitely in a healing and self-discovery time, and a situation for me just ended. Okay, so let's talk about it from that perspective since you're here. So let's talk about that because we have how many more minutes left? 2:25. So some of you are letting go, right? And you're finding your voice. Okay. And I feel that you still have feelings for this person, though. Nevertheless, feelings, I still see you having a lot of boundaries around yourself. Like, I'm not going to let you do that to me. All right. I still feel, that you could be in the trimester of anxiety and a little bit of emotional exhaustion here. And yeah, but the answer is it looks like there was some emotional dependence going on from their side or your side, right? And your stability or their stability relied on your presence, and you just got tired of that, right? Or somebody is still holding on tightly. I don't know if this is you or if this is them, right? Um, I don't know. Somebody is saying no to the drama. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to deal with this. And it does look like it was an unequal partnership. Like your person with you, he was out of his league. Okay. Yeah. And it just didn't work. All right. So I'm going to finish this reading and the extension, which you can get if you become a member. And before you leave, I'm going to give you 3 cards that your angels want you to know for the rest of August, for this connection, for your life. All right. All right. What does your angels want you to know, Virgos? Message number 1, Sun Any of you guys have kids? Your son is watched over and protected as he explores the world. So somebody's angel wanted to directly talk to you, child. Okay. So that's the first thing. I don't know who that's for, but that's somebody's angel that just took over the whole reading and wanted you to know that somebody might have been tripping about their kids, their son. All right, here's the second message for you Virgos as you move on. I'll come back and do Aquarius or maybe Gemini. All right, the second message for you Virgos is release and surrender. All right, and it says, we shower you with the blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you've held tightly gripped in within your hands. Open your hands and arms and heart to our love and assistance. All right, that was beautiful. I needed to hear that. And the last card for you Virgos for the rest of August, or this situation that you're in, Virgos. The next card is focus your mindset on what you can control instead of what you can't. The world is your oyster. Elevate your thought pattern so you can attract abundance into your life. You are what you believe. All right, Virgos, thank you for tuning in. If you want to hear more about the next 7 days for the first group, all right, the first group, the cards were really beautiful. I'll start off with those. And then the second group who are letting go, I'll tell you how he's feeling about it. All right, thank you for watching. God bless. If you want to join the channel, the link is in the description box. God bless.